Hey everyone, Stateside Serenity Adventures here. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we're exploring the top 5 spring destinations in the heart of Washington, D.C. From iconic landmarks to hidden gems, we're diving deep into what makes this city so special. First, at number 5, let's talk about what it's like to visit the National Cherry Blossom Festival. This is like the event in D.C. every spring. Thousands upon thousands of these beautiful, delicate cherry blossoms, all exploding in a sea of bright pinks and whites. It's seriously breathtaking. You've got to see it. A place filled with live music, lively people and food, you name it. It's a total experience. And the history behind these trees is really pretty fascinating. They were a gift from Japan back in 1912, and they've become a symbol of friendship between our two countries. Pro tip: come early or late in the day to avoid the crowds. Compared to midday crowds, it's worth it. But honestly, just being here, surrounded by this beauty, it's impossible not to feel the energy. It's a place where it's very much like the whole city comes alive. Next, our number 4, we're heading to a spot that's a little more off the beaten path and yet equally as stunning. All right, there is a time for crowds and there is a time for not crowds. A time of marveling at what spring has to offer, unabated by the comings and goings of others. That's why our number 4 stop is the United States Botanic Garden. This place is truly like a hidden oasis right in the middle of the city. Acres and acres of lush gardens, exotic plants, and greenhouses that will transport you to another world. Seriously, you could spend hours here just wandering around, discovering new species and soaking up all the tranquility. It's the perfect place to escape and reconnect with nature. And the best part? Listen to this. Wait for it. This place is free for the visiting. That's right, no entrance fee, none. It's like they want you to experience this beautiful botanical wonderland. So grab a coffee, find a bench, soak it in, you won't regret it. But hold up, we're only just getting started with our top 5 spring destinations in Washington, D.C. Our next stop is about to get your adrenaline pumping. Ready to explore the great outdoors? Number 3, time to ditch the city for a bit and head to Rock Creek Park. This place is a sprawling urban oasis with miles and miles of hiking trails, bike paths, and paths for horseback riding. It's like stepping into a whole other world right in the heart of DC, with magnificent hidden waterfalls, scenic overlooks, and a fully whole-encompassing escape into nature. It's the perfect place to clear your head, get some exercise, and just breathe in the fresh air. Rent a bike, lace up your hiking boots, or simply find a quiet spot to relax by the creek. You absolutely can't go wrong. You'll feel a million miles away from the fast-paced, ever-moving city. But just as I said, we're not done yet. We've still got 2 more destinations with some iconic landmarks to visit. Our number 2 is the National Mall. History, some monuments, and seriously good people watching await all those who enter. Let us now talk about visiting the National Mall. It could be said that this is the heart and soul of DC, where wonderful history comes alive, filled with iconic monuments, sprawling museums, and a chance to walk in the footsteps of some of America's greatest leaders, from the Lincoln Memorial to the Washington Monument, the World War II Memorial to the Reflecting Pool. This place is packed with history, love, and significance. Here, it's impossible not to take a stroll, soak up the atmosphere, and definitely even learn a thing or two. Don't forget to grab a photo op with the incredible monuments. But our DC adventure isn't over yet. We've got one more stop that's all about waterfronts and good times. Let's explore Georgetown Waterfront Park. Last but not least, number 1. Our destination is the Georgetown Waterfront Park. This place is all about chill, scenic views and enjoying the best of DC. Wonderful waterfront promenades, cozy cafes, and the boats going by on the Potomac River. Hard to beat it. Grab a coffee, find a view, and take in the atmosphere. It's the perfect place to relax, unwind, and reflect on your DC adventure. And as soon as your coffee's gone, rent a kayak or paddleboard and explore the river from a whole new perspective. Reflect on the beautiful capital from atop the waters of the Potomac. From cherry blossoms to monuments, parks to waterfronts, this city has something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and explore. Thanks for joining us on this spring adventure in DC. From blooming cherry blossoms to historic monuments, we've covered it all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more travel tips and guides. See you next time.